Hello, everybody. This is Young Family Tai Chi traditional form. We are in section 1, and we are coming toward the end of Grasp the Bird's Tail. So we're going to do some review, and then we'll work on the new move. I'd like to do a little bit of warm-up and a little bit of standing so that we can get ready for doing the form. Okay, so let's do the warm up first. Okay, we're just going to go from head to foot. So move your head forward and back. And then look side to side. So you're looking to your right, I guess, and then left, and then right, left, right, left, right, left. And let's move our shoulders. So I'd like you to go forward, up, back, and down. 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 And now we're going to reverse it. So we're going to go back, up, forward, and down. 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 And now I'd like you to relax your waist. So put your feet like shoulders width apart. Bend your knees, and that stabilizes your hips. So let's just go, just let your arms swing, but leave your hips stable, okay? So you're just moving your middle body without moving your hips. Then I'd like to do figure 8. Okay, so have your hands out to be your indicator. And what you're going to do is you're going to move to one side, up, to the other side, up. You're going to make like an infinity sign. And you're doing it with your torso. And your hands are just to show you which way you're moving. Your hands should not be moving relative to your body. It's your body that's causing your hands to move. Okay? Then we're going to work on our legs. So we're going to move one foot toward the corner, and we're going to do do toe and heel for the other foot. So toe, the ball of your foot, and the heel. The ball of your foot and your heel. Ball, heel, ball, heel. On the other side, ball, heel, ball, heel, ball, heel, ball, heel. Now we're going to do big toe, little toe. So you're going to do big toe, little toe, big toe, little toe, big toe, little toe. And this is for your hips. Big toe, little toe, big toe, little toe. Other side. Big toe, little toe, big toe, little toe. big toe, little toe, big toe, little toe. And if you can, I'd like you to work up to doing knee circles. So at first you should hold on to something, like hold on to a chair, a rail or something, and then make circles with your knee. And this should help your hips. And then the other side. So foot toward the corner and then move the other side. Okay? Now let's do just a little standing. So a reminder, we're doing standing. This month's theme is soft. And the way you train soft is standing and doing the form. So we're going to do standing. And standing helps you line up your body. It helps you breathe. And it helps you strengthen your legs. So I want you to soften your knees and think about raising your head. Think of something pulling your head up. And then think of everything from your neck down hanging, like clothes from a hanger. Then I want you to make a circle with your arms with fist width of distance between them. And I want you to imagine the energy going from the fingertips on one side all the way across your back and coming out the other side. So what you really want is you want your energy coming from your feet through your spine and out your fingers. And in order to straighten your spine, you should drop your tailbone. So think about straightening your spine so that your head is up straight and your arms are rounded. And we'll just do a couple of minutes, okay? So I want you to kind of think of various parts of your body in rotation. So you'll find that you're thinking about your head and you find that your shoulders have gone up. You want your shoulders to be down and your elbows to be down so that your chest can be sunken and your back can be rounded. And as you survey various parts of your body, you can realign things, even if it's just a little micro alignment. It will help you get better body control. And that is the essence of balance. When you lose your balance, it's not so much the big muscles, it's the little muscles. So we have done 1 minute. We have 1 minute to go. So if you can strengthen your little muscles, you'll do much, much better in keeping your balance. One of the hard things about standing for many people is instead of relaxing, they stiffen up because in order to keep the shape, they feel like they have to use more muscular strength. And if you learn to do this well, it will actually help you relax because it will train your structure to keep the shape instead of depending on your muscles. Okay, we have met our 2 minutes. So stand up and relax. Okay, let's review what we've done this far. I'm going to turn around and do from the beginning until the end of rollback. And then after we've done it a couple of times, while you're doing it, I'd like to think of it, you to think of any questions you might have so that we will work on whatever you feel you'd like to spend more time on. And then we'll go on to the last 2 moves of rest the bird's tail. Okay? So you want to stand shoulders width apart. Remember the trick that you had, which is if you had your feet together and you move your toes out so that they're 90 degrees apart and you pivot on the balls of your feet, that's shoulders width apart. Okay? Then prepare. Prepare is like standing in that you have your head up, your tailbone down, you are relaxed but connected. Okay? And your hands are by your side. The middle finger is on the seam of your pants. Opening. Rotate your arms so that the palms face back. Raise up to shoulder level, then press down almost to the bottom. Grasp the bird's tail, ward off left. Shift left, turn right. All the weight on the right. Step and close. Shift weight, turn and separate. Ward off right. Shift right. Turn the left foot toward the corner. Pull left, ward off down right. Pull in the right foot. Step and close. Shift weight and separate. Roll back. Rotate your arms as you reach to the corner. Circle back as you shift your weight back. Your waist moves to the other corner. Okay, let's do that one more time. Prepare. Head up, tailbone down. Knees relaxed, hands by your side. Opening. Rotate your arms so the palms face back. Come up to shoulder level. Press down, almost to the bottom. Grasp the bird's tail, ward off left. Shift left, turn right. All the weight on the right. Step and close. Shift weight and turn. Ward off right. Shift right. Turn the left toe to the corner. Pull left, ward off down right. Pull in the right foot. Step and close. Shift weight and separate. Roll back. Rotate your arms as you reach to the corner. Move your waist as your weight goes back. And you're now at the other corner. Any question?
Can you go back to rotating your wrists in the
Roll back.
last move? Yeah, roll back, yes.
Roll back. Okay. So what happens is I'm going to do it facing you.
Sure.
Okay. So I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm going to reach for that corner.
Okay.
So as I reach for the corner, I am rotating my wrists. So at the end position, my right palm is out and my left palm is up,
Oh,
and it's facing the middle of the right forearm.
okay.
So if I do it in the direction you would be doing it, it would look like this. I start here,
Yeah.
and then I rotate my arms as I reach to the corner. Then I'm going, once I've had this shape, my waist is going to move. It's going to come across as I push off the front foot so that my energy is moving to the back.
Okay.
So from here, you are rotating and reaching. Then the waist moves as your weight moves back.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else? I'm going to do it one more time, and I want you to think of alignment. What do I mean by that? When you are at the end of right ward off, I want your elbow, your knee, and your foot to be lined up. Okay. And I want you particularly to think in terms of your knees lining up with your toes in all the moves. Okay. So if you're doing left ward off, you're from almost to the bottom. When you're coming up, and when you step and close, I want your back knee to still be lined up with your toe. And as you come forward, I want this alignment to stay, but to make sure that your front knee is lined up with your front toe. So that's why we were doing all those hip opening exercises, so that your hips can help you keep your knees aligned up with your toes. Okay, so in terms of the alignments, the end of left ward off, knees lined up with your toes. End of right ward off, elbow, knee, and toe. And when you're coming back for rollback, I want you to make sure that that you should be not leaning forward. Okay, you are going to actually lean slightly toward the front foot. And the reason is you never lean toward the empty space. You lean toward a supporting leg. Okay. So let's do it one more time with the thought of keeping a line. Okay.
Yes.
So your shoulders width apart, head up, tailbone down, hands by your side. Opening. Rotate, hands facing back. Hands come up to shoulder level, press down almost to the bottom. Grasp the bird's tail, ward off left. Shift left, turn right, all the weight on the right. Step and close, turn and shift weight. Ward off right, shift right, turn the left toe to the corner, pull left, ward off down right, pull in the right foot, step and close, shift weight, and separate. So watch your alignment. Roll back, rotate your arms as you reach to the corner. waist moves to the other corner as your weight goes back. And that's how you make the turn. Okay? The last two moves are really easy in comparison to the others because you have learned the others. So it's building up on the things you already know. So I'm going to show it to you in the direction you would be doing it. Then I'm going to turn and face you so you can see the hands a little better. Okay. So if you finish doing rollback, the next move is press, and it looks like this. And the last move in grasp the bird's tail is push, which looks like this. Okay, no footwork. Body movement, yes. Footwork, no. Okay, so from roll back, okay, let's say you've done roll back. What you're going to do is you're going to, if you're looking just at the right hand, you're going to make a little circle. Okay, and your left hand is also going to circle. So when you're here, this one makes a little circle, and this one makes a little circle and attaches to the other arm. So essentially, you have your palm attaching to the middle of your right forearm. So it looks like this. Okay, your fingers, you can see above. And it's like it's a little like a little angle, right? It's not like this, okay? It's like this. You're keeping your armpits open, right? So it looks like this, and your knee is lined up with your elbow and your foot. So what does this look like? This looks like right ward off. Remember when you did right ward off, you were here. What this is looks like right ward off with a helper. Okay. So it's right ward off with a helper. So that's why I say it's simple, because most of it you already know, right? So when you're coming back here, you're rotating your forearm in order to get in this shape. You're rotating here in order to turn over your hand to attach, and then you're going to go forward. So if you look at it from this side, after I've done roll back, I'm going to circle, attach, and press forward. So it looks like this. Come back, circle, attach, press forward. So you notice the ending position, I'm leaning forward a little bit because I'm pushing off my back leg in order to get energy into this part. Well, this is the contact point. Okay, so the difference between this and right ward off is that right ward off, the contact point is here. It's here. Okay, this one, it's here. So even though you're pushing off your back leg in both cases, So when you were at left ward off and you went into right ward off, your legs were moving to get the energy across, but the energy was this way. Let me see, this way. Here, I'm doing roll back. When I circle back, attach, I'm still using my legs in the same way, but the energy is different because it's hitting against here. You see that? Okay. So that was pretty simple, right? The next one is push. And push looks like this. After you've done press, then you do push. And push, you square up your shoulders. See, when you were doing press, your shoulders were facing that corner. Now, you're going to open them, you're going to square up your shoulders so they're square to there and open them up and flatten your hands. Then you're going to come back and thinking of coming back over a ball. So you're at chest level now and you're going to push up to shoulder level. And same leg work. You're pushing off your back foot in order to get energy into your palms. So this push, the energy comes out your palms. Okay? So I'm going to do it facing you. So if I'm at right ward off, I'm going to go into roll back. Then I'm going to go into press. Circle, attach, press, push, square up your shoulders, flatten your hands, come back over a ball, hands in front of your chest, push up to shoulder level. One of the things I'd like to caution you about in terms of push is I don't want you to lean backwards. One of the things that sometimes happens is that you've done press, then you square up your shoulders, and when you come back, you lean back. I don't want you to lean back. I want you to stay forward, but I want you to move back. So how do you do that?
Yeah,
You
how
do it with your legs, right? You see, my angle is still forward, but I'm moving back. Can you see that? And then forward. Any questions? Okay. So I'm going to do it this way because you can see my body angle better going this way. And this is the direction you would be doing it. Okay. So let's do it from right ward off. You're going to do roll back. So rotate your arms as you reach to the corner. Turn your waist to the other corner as you shift your weight back. Press. Pull in the right, attach the left, expand forward. Push. Square up your shoulders and flatten your hands. Come back over a ball, hands in front of your chest, and push up to shoulder level. So your hands should make kind of a paisley shape. Can you see that? Like a paisley. Look like this. So when you started, you were at shoulder level. You're going to come back like over a ball. You're at chest level, and you're going to push up to shoulder level. So one of the reasons why you should think about pushing up is that part of it is you are uprooting your opponent. Okay, when you push up, it uproots them. So just as the connection to the ground is important to you, you want to remove the connection for your opponent. Okay, so I'll do it this way if this helps. I'm going to do it several directions because sometimes you see something in one direction that you don't see in the other direction.
Okay.
So from right ward off, you're going to roll back. So you're reaching to the corner. Then you're turning to the other corner. Then you're going to rotate the right, attach the left, expand forward. And you're going to watch your line up, right? Your elbow, knee, and toe. Then what happens is right now your shoulders are still facing the corner. What you're going to do is you're going to square up your shoulders and flatten your hands. Then you're going to come back over a ball, hands in front of your chest, and push up to shoulder level.
It's good.
Okay, I'm going to do one more time in this direction because
Yeah, it's good.
you can see it a different thing. Okay, so you're here at the end of right ward off. Okay, then you're going to reach and rotate to the corner. Then you're going to turn your waist, move your weight back to the other corner, press, rotate your arm, attach, expand forward, push, square up your shoulders, flatten your hands, come back over a ball, hands in front of your chest, and push forward. Check your alignment. Okay? Yes.
When you're going from press to push, at what point are you changing from the corner to the?
So, right. So the beginning of push is is when you change. So if I'm facing you, okay, I've done press. Okay. Now this is not a good direction to show you. Okay. I've done press. Okay. So I'm facing the corner now. Then right after I finish press, when I start push, I'm going to move my shoulders toward there and extend my arms and flatten my hands. So that's the beginning. So this is the end of press. The beginning of push is changing. Okay. Then you come back and push. Yes? Okay. Any other questions? Okay. So let's do this section just a few more times. Let's do a couple more times from right ward off, roll back, press, and push. and then we'll do it from the beginning, okay? I'm going to do it the direction that you're doing it, okay? So when you were at right ward off, your elbow, knee, and toe are lined up. Your left hand is a fist width down from your right forearm. Then you're going to do roll back, rotate your arms, and reach to the corner. Then you're going to turn your waist as you push off your front foot. Then press, you pull in the right, attach the left, expand forward. Watch your alignment. Push. Square up your shoulders as you flatten your hands. Come back over a ball, hands in front of your chest. Push forward. One more time, I'm going to do it the other way. So you're at ward off right, roll back. Rotate your arms as you reach for the corner. Turn your waist as you push off your front foot. Press. Pull in the right, attach the left, expand forward. Watch your alignment. Push. Square up your shoulders and flatten your hands. Come back over a ball. Hands in front of your chest. Push up to shoulder level. Okay? Now your right arm should be lined up with your right foot. Right? Okay? Questions? No? All right. Let's do it from left ward off, and then we'll do it from the beginning. Okay? So if you're almost at the bottom here, we're gonna do left ward off. Okay? Shift left, turn right, all the way on the right. Step and close. Shift, turn, and separate. Ward off right. Shift right. Turn the left toe to the corner. Pull left, ward off down right. Pull in the right foot. Step and close. Shift, wait, and separate. Roll back. Rotate your arms as you reach to the corner. Waist turns to the other corner as you push off the front foot. Press. Pull in the right. Attach the left. Expand forward. Push. Square up your shoulders and flatten your hands. Come back over a ball. Hands in front of your chest. Push to shoulder level. How's that? Yes.
Press and push, your footwork doesn't change.
Your footwork doesn't. Once you go into right ward off, your footwork doesn't change for the whole rest of Grasp the Bird's Tail. Your weight changes in various ways, but your feet stay in the same spot. So what happens, and the most noticeable weight change is rollback. Because when you're here, you're 60-40. You're 60 in front, 40 in the back. But when you reach here and start coming back, you're pushing back from the front foot. So now you're 70-30, 70 in the back and 30 in the front, even though your feet are still in the same spot. Then when you pull in the right and attach the left, expanding forward, you're going back to 60-40, 60 in the front and 40 in the back. Then you square up, then you're pushing off the front. So your hands are in front of the chest, and then you push with your back leg so that you're once more 60 in front and 40 in the back. Okay? So make sure you get all your weight changes, even though your feet don't move. Okay? I think we should do it like 5 more times before we close class, okay? Unless you want to just do the last 2 moves. You want to do from the beginning. Okay. Okay, prepare. Head up, tailbone down. Hands by your side. Opening. Rotate your arms, palms facing back. Come up to shoulder level and press down till you're almost to the bottom. Grasp the bird's tail, ward off left. Shift left, turn right, all the weight on the right. Step and close, shift weight and turn. Ward off right, shift right, turn the left toe to the corner, pull left, ward off down right, pull in the right foot, step and close, shift weight and separate. Roll back. Rotate your arms as you reach for the corner. Turn your waist to the other corner as you push off the front foot and move your weight back. Press. Pull in the right. Attach the left. Expand forward. Push. Square up your shoulders and flatten your hands. Come back over a ball. Hands in front of your chest. Push forward. Again. Keep shoulders width apart. Head up. Tailbone down. Hands by your side. Prepare. Open. Rotate your arms. Palms back. Come up to shoulder level. Press down. Almost to the bottom. Grasp the bird's tail. Ward off left. Shift left. Turn right. All the way to the right. Step and close. Turn and separate. Ward off right. Shift right. Turn the left toe to the corner. Pull left, ward off down right. Pull in the right foot. Step and close. Shift weight and separate. Roll back. Rotate your arms as you reach to the corner. Move your waist to the other corner as you push off the front foot. Press. Pull in the right. Attach the left. Expand forward. Push. Square up your shoulders and flatten your arms. Come back over a ball. Hands in front of your chest. Push up to shoulder. Any questions? No? Okay, a couple more times and then we'll close class, okay? Keep shoulders width apart. Head up, tailbone down, hands by your side. Prepare. Opening. Rotate your arms so the palms are facing back. Come up to shoulder level. Press down, almost to the bottom. Press the bird's tail, ward off left. Shift left, turn right. All the weight on the right. Step and close. Shift weight and turn. Ward off right. Shift right. Turn the left toe to the corner. Pull left, ward off down, right. Pull in the right foot. Step and close. Shift weight separate. Roll back. Reach to the corner as you rotate your arms. Turn your waist to the other corner as you push off your front foot. Press. Pull in the right. Attach the left. Expand forward. Push. Square up your shoulders and flatten your hands. Come back over a ball, hands in front of your chest. Push to shoulder lift. So how do you feel about that? Good.
I like the flow, but there's a lot to remember.
Yeah. I talk a lot, but in the beginning, it usually helps people to get the prompt. So, yes.
Can you, facing forward, kind of show me what in the last ones where you're pressing and then you're squaring up your shoulders? I want to see how far you're having to move.
Okay. I'm going to do it facing you, and I'm going to do it facing that way.
Okay.
Okay. I'll do one each way. So, if I'm at ward off right, and I'm doing roll back, so I'm reaching to the corner, and I'm coming back. When I do press, I'm circling my right, attaching my left. My elbow is already lined up with my knee,
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm pressing forward. Okay, so I'm pushing off my back foot to get that forward. In other words, once I've positioned here, once I've positioned here, I don't move. What's moving is my legs. Can you see that?
Yeah.
I've positioned, and that's what's giving me the energy. It's not my arms. The arms actually don't have much energy. Okay.
Okay.
Then when I do the push, what I'm doing is I'm now, my shoulders are now facing that way. I'm going to turn them to face that way. Now, when I turn my shoulders, my hips don't move. My hips are still lined up in the back foot direction. Okay. So you need the stability of your lower body to anchor you so that you can express energy. So when I have done my press, then I am squaring up my shoulders and flattening my hands. Then I'm going to come back over my ball. I'm going to come back over a ball. And what am I doing? I'm pushing off my front foot. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to push off my back foot in order to get that push energy out. Okay, so it's like this. So in the direction you would be doing it, it would be like this. After you've done roll back, you're attaching, push, or press. And then push, you're squaring up. So it's all your legs.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. We'll do it one more time and then we'll close class. Okay? So, feet shoulders width apart, head up, tailbone down, hands by your side. Prepare. Opening. Rotate your arms to face back. Come up to shoulder level. Then press down almost to the bottom. Grasp the bird's tail, ward off left. Shift left, turn right. All the weight on the right. Step and close. Turn and shift weight. Ward off right, shift right. Turn the left toe to the corner. Pull left, ward off, down right. Pull in the right foot. Step and close. Shift, weight, and separate. Roll back. Rotate your arms as you reach to the corner. Turn your waist as you push off your front foot. Press. Pull in the right. Attach the left. Expand forward. Push. Square up your shoulders and flatten your hands. Come back over a ball. Hands in front of your chest. Push up to shoulder level. Okay? Any questions?
Will you post the videos?
Yes.
Okay,
Mike usually posts them sometime during the weekend.
okay, because I haven't been able to find this recent class. I've been following your older class.
Oh, it should be usually the most recent videos are at the top.
Yeah, I can't find you. That's okay. You're on there before, so I'm following you there.
Okay. All right. Well, sorry about that, but
That's okay.
it should be listed as 2025 section 1. So, okay. Well, hopefully we'll get our act together. Thank you very much for coming to class. And I'll see you next week. Thank you.
Thank you.
Rita, that was really, really helpful.